So today's review is going to be on the Grobell Steam Cleaner. We bought this on Amazon 7 months ago for approximately $160. So what you see here on the floor is everything that the kit comes with. We'll go through a few of the pieces with you and show you how it works. So I'm going to start with the nozzle here. This is for corners and tough stains like grease stains. I would say this is probably the nozzle I probably use the most. Then we're going to go on to the triangle brush here. This you can generally use on all surfaces. It just depends on the surface though. I will say with upholstery, which is what I would use this probably for, I put the bonnet on because these bristles are a little bit rougher. It may scratch or rip your fabric, so you don't want to do that, so you put the bonnet on top. We have these nylon brushes and brushes. It comes with 6 nylon and 2 brass brushes. I only have 1 brass brush left because I used it to clean the grates on my barbecue. This works really, really well. This is obviously a brass, so it's a bit rougher, so you got to be careful what surfaces you use this on because it will scratch. Whereas the nylon brushes, this one I used, as you can see, it's in a little bit of rough condition. I use this for any tight spots that I have that I want to get in there and scrub. Over here is the extensions that you would put on the gun here and to make it long enough to use for the mop. This is the mop head with the mop pads here, which are included. And there's just the underside here with nice grips for your mop pads. It also has these little clips here that you could essentially put another cloth or a longer cloth that has little teeth on the underside just to hold that cloth in for you. Here is the squeegee. It's perfect for cleaning your windows inside and out, and also I've used this on my glass shower door. It does come with this glove here for protecting your hand. I honestly haven't used it, it's still in its original package. I'm just very careful, so I don't feel like I really have to use that. It does come with a bag here to hold all of your little knickknacks in. It also comes with a microfiber cloth. So I will go over a little bit on how to use it. So currently it does have a little bit of water in it. The great side about this specific steam cleaner is you do not have to turn it off to add water. You just take the lid off, take your water here and pour it right in. Now I know it's hard to see, but there is a display on the front of this. Try and tilt it up for you. So power, it's currently on hold, pressure hold, has a dry and wet function, and then this is just the button to switch it from dry to wet. So the tank does hold approximately 2.2 liters or 0.63 gallons. It is very fast to heat up. It actually heats up to approximately 230 degrees Fahrenheit to 260 degrees Fahrenheit in about 50 seconds. So I'm just going to show you here, when you first use it, it is built up in pressure and it has a little bit of loose water in the beginning. Generally, to release the first spray, I usually do this in my sink because it does spray a lot of loose water, so it just is a little bit safer. Right now, I'll just do it on this microfiber cloth. It just has a trigger here. I just press it into my cloth. As you can see, there's water coming out. I just do that until it pressurizes. So there you go. I'll put my favorite nozzle on. And there we go. So that is how you press the steam. Just press the button here to let go. Keep in mind that the end of this is extremely hot. So are the pieces, the longer you use them. It keeps telling you the temperature on here as you depressurize the water. It does go down and heat a little bit, so it does take a second to heat up a little bit. As far as the hose, it is 7.2 feet long, which is awesome. The steam pressure is about 60 psi. And I will note the downsides to this, which aren't really a lot. It is a little loud. You might be able to hear as it pressurizes. It does make a bit of a noise, which be expected. I will say that obviously depressurizing the water, spraying everywhere, that can be a little bit dangerous because it is very hot water that it's shooting out. So just keep that in mind. I wouldn't use this around my kids just in case, which is pretty common practice. And yeah, other than that, I don't really have a lot of complaints about it. I will go over a few things that I've cleaned with it. I specifically bought this to clean the windowsills in all of my windows in my house, which I primarily used this pressurized tool for. I will say that because this is so pressurized at 60 psi, I do find that I have to maybe like put a cloth on the end just to stop any dirt and debris that may be shooting out. But the joys of being quite a strong pressurized machine is that it cleans well. And I've used it obviously to clean my floors. Again, I already had said I used a squeegee to clean my windows and the brass brush to clean my barbecue. And overall, I'm super impressed. I did look originally at the Bissell handheld, but noticed that the tank on it was quite small, which I knew I'd be constantly going back and forth to refill. I have quite a few windows, so I would be constantly going up and down the stairs to refill, so that led me to finding this guy with the bigger tank. It does have a fairly large extension cord, power cord if you will, so as much as it has a lot of range, you do have to keep in mind that you are corded and not handheld. So the only problems that I have with the corded situations is if I'm walking around, I might get trapped around a corner of a wall, so I have to be aware that it's not getting caught on the wall. But other than that, with the 7.2 foot hose, like, you're pretty good to reach around most places, and you're really not going far when you're cleaning anyways. I think that's about it. As far as cleaning goes, if you guys were interested in actually seeing it in action, we can definitely provide a video of that. But for now, this is just a review and just kind of going over what it includes. I 100% give this 5 stars if you are looking for a deep clean around your house. If there is any other videos that you guys are wanting, just let us know and we will shoot that content out to you guys.